Hey folks, how you going? I've got a few bits and pieces I want to show you. I went to Oz Comic Con earlier in the year and I bought a few bits and pieces. I can't think why. I'm sure I would never buy any books at all. Forgive the value of never. And what's interesting is I think I might have actually read a couple. No, that was Book Fair Australia. Anyway, and I've just dropped something. So I have no idea. Seriously, I do not know about these books. I bought Chalice of Fortune by Sarah L. Barnett. It's a lovely cover. And it looks good. Historical fiction. So it says, set in the height of World War II in England, two young cousins come together for the adventure of their lives. So that sounds like it could be good. I'll come back to this one in a moment. And there's a reason I'll do that last. That comes with that. This Machine Kills Billionaires by T.R. Napa. Billionaires start dying in bizarre accidents, sending shockwaves through the markets and the media. So that could be interesting to see what might happen. Because I've always been curious as to what happens when billionaires die, because everyone dies. The Shadows of Miss Pring, which is the Shadows and Light series, Part 1. This by Katie Fraser. Can a young nurse and a crotchety old lady work together to save the world? No idea. We'll find out. And this, okay, this is one of the reasons I went to Oz Comic Con. Annie McCann is a friend of mine. She's in Sydney, I'm in Melbourne. I don't begrudge her the fact that she's in Sydney. My Haramu King, this is her first book, and I wanted to see her and buy her book. So I have. I've read one of her short stories and it was really good. So basically an ancient king, a modern day kid, and a life-changing prophecy that binds them. Now I'm having conniptions. Is it prophecy or prophesy? I do not know. Anyway, that I'm sure that will be fantastic. Now they can go on to my to-be-read pile. Now, what did I drop? Oh, a bookmark. That's okay. I will pass that on to someone who needs it. Now, one of the things that I like to do is to read a book without knowing anything about it. And so I'm not sure. Actually, no, I won't even open this one up. And there was a stall that had books like this, all wrapped up with a bit of a blurb about it and covered in coloured paper, so you don't know what it is. And this one says, Cozy Mystery, Amateur 10 Detectives, Murder Investigation, Forced Proximity, Dual Timeline, Exes to Awkward Allies, 10 Sleuths versus Police, Dark Humour, Snarky Banter. Don't know. I did do my normal and I said to the lady, I don't read romance, I really don't like it. And she looked at all the offerings that were not under the romance banner and said, this one. So, and she says that they read every book, or she reads every book. And it came with a few things. This one, I'll give it away to someone else, because of course it's a hair tie and I've got so much hair. So much hair. I can just see that working so well. So someone else will get that. I don't know who. A highlighter. I got blue. And a tea bag. Honeybush orange and mandarin. No idea if that's going to be any good. Yes, and it came with this. so I can write down about the book, what I think about the book. Which, of course, I never handwrite these things. And I don't... I've just thrown it over there away from... too far away from me. I don't fill in the headings. If you've seen any of my book reviews, either the written ones or the audio ones, you'll know I don't do things by the book. I don't do things as I'm meant to. I just do whatever's in my head. And then I get this lovely little bookmark, which I have someone who wants bookmarks. By the time I'm finished, you won't need any more bookmarks. And it comes with this, which I don't know what it is, but it looks like it could be Post-its. Let me open it up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course there's 10. Of course, I'm sure I can actually open this. Potentially. And if they really are Post-its, well, I use Post-its on occasion. And yes, oh look, 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 look. Whoops, I dropped it. There. They're the almost clear Post-its. So you can, when you put that on, you can actually see your text through it. So that will be good. There's not too many of them. And nice. So it says, here's a little surprise to help ruin your TBR, your To Be Read pile. I do not need help ruining my To Be Read pile. Truly, I do not. I did get a little bit of space, and then I put 3 books on it that that came through into my post box through Patreon. And now I've got these 5 books which will be going on it. I do not need help ruining my To Be Read pile. And then I've got, just take these off the paper clip. That will get used at some point. And 2 stickers. That one goes up that way. That's really cute. I really like that. And then that Thriller Book Club. They will go on my door. I'll put a bit of blue tack on the back and stick them onto the door of my office. I've got to put them somewhere. And as you can see, it's nicely wrapped. Of course, I dropped it, so I can see the colour. But I'm not looking. I'm not going to look any further. I'm going to... When I open this is when I will find out what the book is. And that is when I start reading it. And that way, it will be a total surprise. And of course it's all... Yeah, I can't get that off until I take off the word. There's a word for it. It's an old-fashioned thing. The seal. It's a really nice seal, actually. I might end up putting that on my door because I don't know if I want to throw that out. That'll be interesting. And look at the way. Can I give you? See that they have wrapped it in a beautiful way. So it's got all these beautiful fold marks. It's not the way I was taught to wrap books to wrap parcels when I was young. So that'll be interesting. All these books. I really didn't buy very many. I went to see Annie McCann, and I went to see Angie Spice, who I pay on Patreon. I love, I read print, not art. She's an artist, but her lines are so beautiful, and when I'm looking at her lines on portray on her artwork, I find my shoulders dropping because I'm just relaxing. And I told her that when I saw her at Oz Comic Con, because I really wanted to go and see her and tell her. And I also told her that looking at one of her characters, that someone should be cosplaying that character, because the clothes are so beautiful and the lines on the clothes are so gorgeous. And she told me later that someone cosplayed that character, so yay. I went to see Chuck McKenzie, and I think there was someone else I wanted to go and see. I don't remember. But while I was there, I found these people. Luckyboxbookclub.au. No, not at. The print is so small and I can't see with my computer glasses too well. Luckyboxbookclub.aus. That's at. It's probably all their social media. Website is luckybookclub.com. So anyway, that should be interesting to read this. Maybe I should open it and start reading it on camera, so you get some idea of what it's really like for me to actually open up a book for the first time, which I've never read before. Yeah, so went for that, and got 4 bonus books of 4 different authors. So that'll be good. More for my to be read pile. There are still a few gaps. They won't be for very much longer, but that's okay. I'm starting to get through books at a much faster rate than I was. Although this one, which I'll do a whole other video on, that one took a long time to read, and there's a very good reason for it. It's a very good book. So thank you for bearing with me on this. Thank you for bearing with me through all of my holiday videos. I did not do videos of all the cemeteries I was in. It just looks like it. I like cemeteries. They're nice, quiet, calm places to be. Unless there's a funeral of a child nearby, they are really hard. The emotions are really running high. But there were not. So, and now we're back to your regular, everyday programming. And I suddenly realised I should not have held this up, because the video for this you would have seen weeks ago, because I wrote about it on my blog weeks ago. And I wanted to get the video up very quickly. So I interrupted my Europe video programming and did a video for this. And now you're getting the information that I didn't want to give you. Oh well, that's okay. It'll all work out. Thank you for bearing with me as I stuff on my own YouTube channel. And I'll talk to you another time. Bye.